Hi everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. This is me, Oberon, asking that question. Goth Tarot. It's my unique reading that helps us probe into our shadow side issues, maybe exploring the shadow work we need to do, or just understanding what that darkness is that's around us. So recently I've revised the reading and I now use a Mystic 7 spread which has two pyramids interlaced, the Solomon seal, the Jewish star, and each of those points of the star has a different framework. I also utilize the Santa Muerte Tarot for this project too, because I find that it points out perfectly pretty much one of the pyramid's major points. So without delay, I'm going to get right into that. And so the Santa Muerte Tarot takes up the essence of the first triangle, but then for the other triangle, I will be using a card each from the Ghost Tarot, the Night Sun Tarot, the Black Tarot, and then the center card, the seventh card, is from the Crow's Magic Tarot. And so these represent the dark shadows, what still haunts you, the Ghost Tarot, the dark truth, what you must accept, the Night Sun Tarot, the dark twist, the destiny or something unexpected from the Black Tarot, and then what is the dark gift to help us through all this from Crow's Magic Tarot. And at the end, we will do a little bit of shadow work or affirmations, which I pull from my new oracle, the Earth and Bone Oracle. It kind of gives us a better way to end that. All right. Our first card, the ascendant point of the pyramid, is the Devil. Well, and this is the overall environment. So this is a time where there are things like obsessive behaviors, feelings of entrapment. You need to come down there. There you are. Things of that sort. Overwhelmed by our own desires or obsessions. Right now we are finding that we just sort of are very physical and not very spiritual at this point. So then what is the dark drama? What is the influence of others? And it's the reversed Four of Wands. I think I can get you over there. And the reversed Four of Wands, other people are trying to mar your happiness. Other people, where you find it, you know, as a goth personality, you may find that you don't really expect to find happiness, or that your happiness is a little bit darker than everyone else's. But other people around you, maybe somebody you don't suspect even, wants to kind of mar or tarnish the happiness that you do have. And so you may want to consider your relations with that person. It seems to me like there is some basic jealousy that they actually want what you have, and so it's hard to say exactly where that could go. But then the last point of the pyramid is what is our way forward, what moves us forward. Also, all three of these are from the Santa Muerte, and it is the Magician, the Major Arcana 1. So that's very nice because it started off with one Major Arcana and it has ended with another one for that first part of the pyramid. So the way forward, I think, is just basically doing what you know to be true, your own work, whether it's a magical work or whether it's some sort of work that you engage in that demands, the proper use of your skills and really exemplifies what your skills can bring. All of those things that one would figure with the magician, the ability to will things, to shape matter, to manifest, these are here for you to move you forward. So now we want to look at the reverse pyramid and suggest to you that there still may be things that are haunting you that maybe are those roadblocks or obstacles along the way. So for that, I'm going to use the Goth Tarot to suggest to us what you may not be aware of, what haunts you to the degree that makes life difficult or nearly impossible to do these better things that we're trying to show you here. So from the Goth Tarot, what haunts you? What is that thing you can't get rid of that's just always there? And it's the Six of Coins. It's upright. I'm going to put it down there. Let's move that up a little bit so it can be seen better. So I guess I'm going to move those up. The Six of Coins. What haunts you is that you feel what you expected to receive was cut short, that somehow the values you expected to receive or the values that you expected to give, that couldn't haunt you. What you wanted to give, you were not able to give. What you felt you were due to receive, you did not receive that. And so this loss is very magnified for you in certain ways. It maybe oppresses you or haunts you to the point that it makes you feel you can't succeed ever. And of course, that should not be true. So then what do you have to accept, though, from the Night Sun Tarot? What is the dark truth? The dark shadows had a suggestion that we're oppressed by the feeling that we can't give or receive what we feel we were meant to, that it's no longer possible for any number of reasons. But the dark truth is the actual reality that we have to accept. What is that? How does that happen? From the Night Sun Tarot, what is the dark truth? What do we have to accept? It's the Seven of Wands. It's upright. And I believe this is true. The Seven of Wands says the dark truth, the thing we must accept, is we have to stand up for what it is we're trying to effect in our life, whether it's getting over these obsessions or whether it's exerting our will or looking towards that moment when maybe we do finally realize what we have been missing and what we felt we had no chance of getting. We have to stand tall. We have to keep holding the line for ourselves. We have advantage. The dark truth says we have an advantage that will help us hold that line. And so we need to remember that and keep on with that. But what is destiny, or that thing unexpected that maybe could complicate things or throw some sort of twist, the dark twist, as I call it? For that, I use my black tarot. It's a very dark tarot. Give these a good riffle or two. It's a dark twist that could be destiny. It was meant to happen, but it feels very unexpected, as if nothing could tell us this was going to happen. Nothing could prepare us for this. From the Black Tarot, what is our dark twist? And it's justice reversed. Despite the truth that we must accept that we have an advantage and we can hold the line, justice may not be realized. And that would be true for some of these other points too. The idea that maybe a hope we've given up could possibly turn around doesn't look as likely. And the things that are obsessing us, maybe there will be a price to pay that we won't like. That's justice reversed. I wonder, because it's right next to the drama, the influence of others, that this does represent that idea that somebody who has been working against us, as I indicated, could effect this idea of injustice. So I think we have to be very, very careful with that and watch for that. And so now I'm going to wrap it up with our center card, the Dark Gift. As always in these readings, the Dark Gift is taken from the Crow's Magic Tarot. The Dark Gift represents whatever intuitions, insights, abilities, skills, powers, whatever we call them, whatever they are, what can they do to help us? And you know, we're going to need a little help here. From the Crow's Magic Tarot, what is our Dark Gift? And it's the Four of Coins reversed. The Four of Coins reversed suggests that much of this is about our material comfort and success. What's going on here, these challenges, these things we're trying to get. We have the Six of Pentacles here, so that was maybe that idea that what we were really haunted by was we couldn't achieve something. And the Four of Coins reverse says we're in for the long haul with feeling destitute or feeling impoverished. It could be certainly financial impoverishment, but I wouldn't limit it to that. It could be impoverishment of the soul and spirit, of the mind, people not being able to educate themselves. The Dark Gift is suggesting that although these conditions exist in our life, we have the ability to handle them. We don't want it, but we're able to weather this sense of poverty that could be happening. And so with that in mind, I think we will move right now to the very final shadow work for us for this week with the Earth and Bone Tarot, or Oracle cards. It's a unique deck that I feel goes very well with the spirit of Goth Tarot. and takes it a step further by showing us what is the shadow work that we may need to do here. So thank you everybody for joining us. And I will now deliver us our shadow work. Wow. Adversary. Just like the dark drama indicated. Number 29. So it breaks down to 11, the master number 11, or 2. Hard work, diligence, progress, challenges, adversity. You've been trained, educated, and presented with lessons in today's world that will prepare you to meet your opportunities. Everything that has happened to you has been done to prepare you. You've proven that you're capable of surviving adversity and suffering. You have the ability to climb over differences, problems, and mountains and face them head on. You are fearless, brave, and strong. You have proven that you have the ability to step into the light and tackle obstacles head on, so you can have whatever you want. Easier times are approaching. Do not be concerned. You are adored and guided to precisely where you should be and doing exactly what you should do. Pay attention to the gentle nudges and synchronicities of the universe. The answers you seek are being shown to your work on building a set of skills, and you'll be able to take the next steps on your journey. Concentrate on the current moment. Be fully present. Stop trying to get to the finish line before running the race. When you've aligned yourself with what you want, which you may do by accepting your existing situation and just being, you can stop searching and begin creating. You want to attract the things you want. Changes within you bring you what you want, not because you need it, but because it's your natural state of being. Be the person you want to be right now. Everything that you want is already yours. Listen to the stillness with gratitude. What do you hear? What repetitive signs in its very forms have you been shown? Pay attention, your answer is there. And now for the affirmation. I trust that my soul knows what it's doing. I clearly hear the whispers of my guidance that Spirit tells me. So I felt that adversity was, of course, an indication that, like I mentioned with the dark drama and with the that outcome over there, injustice, the dark twist, that it does mean there are some challenges in this to you. But I feel that understanding those and understanding that these things are already yours. Even if you didn't understand that before, you felt you were cheated out of something from some circumstance, they still are able to be manifested. You just need to stand up for that principle. And, you know, the devil gets a bad rap, but in his own way, he's just another emanation of the magician, perhaps. So I want you to keep that in mind too, that all these things are about control. Don't be controlled. learn how to control. So I want to thank everybody for coming to Goth Tarot. Once again, don't forget to watch our other shows, the Emotional Exchanges on Fridays, Happy Hour on Saturdays at 10 a.m., and of course, Banshee's Material Matters on Sundays at 10 a.m. And our live streams and all of our cards of the day on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. If you need to order readings, go to our website. We have a complete shop of spreads there, the shop section. And our website is TFT Tarot for Today, one word, .com. So thanks everybody, and we will see you next week for more Goth Tarot